and get us a refund. Lee Zeldin, Trump's EPA administrator. Is this a kickback? Is it theft? Is it graft? What would you call it?
All the above. It's a green slush fund. $20 billion parked at an outside bank towards the end of the Biden administration, given to just 8 NGOs. You just named a bunch of them. These NGOs were created for the first time, many of them just to get this money. And they're pass-throughs. So the EPA entered into this account control agreement with these entities. Treasury enters into a financial agent agreement with the bank, and they design it to tie the EPA's hands behind their back, to tie the federal government's hands behind its back. So when the money goes through the NGOs to subgrantees, many of them also pass-throughs, we don't know where it's going. We don't have the proper amount of oversight. And as you pointed out, it's going to people who are in the Obama and Biden administrations. It's going to donors. It's not going directly, as you pointed out, thankfully you did, it's not going directly to remediate that environmental issue to deliver clean air, land, and water. It's billions, tens of billions of dollars going through their friends.
Well, they're going to say they didn't steal it. They're just going to say they got paid salaries, and then they donated it to some other subcontractor who got paid salaries, and it eventually went to some kid to pick up litter, right? Because, like, at the end of this, what's it, like 5% of this money actually goes towards the environment? How much actually goes towards the environment after it's been just stripped out for salaries?
Right. And stripped out for salaries of middleman after middleman going through these multiple added layers. I'll give you an example. On the other end of this, there was one CEO who was serving on the White House Environmental Justice Council for the Biden administration. While she was serving on this council, she was CEO of an organization that applied for and received $20 million. So some people were able to, with the right connections, be on the receiving end of billions of dollars. Others on the other end of this getting tens of millions of dollars, and the federal government not having oversight. And, I just mentioned the account control agreements that were entered into at EPA and these prime recipients. They were amending the account control agreements right up to the inauguration. They were amended account control agreements we found January 13th.
So they were scrambling before you guys got in there and kicked some tires.
They amended it.
So
yeah, they amended these account control agreements to reduce EPA oversight and to make it easier for them to pass through the money without getting